They are both qualities which are required by women, and if they can find both in one man at a balanced level, that is a lottery for them. That is a lottery for them. So you don't
Yes,
have to
you're.
kill, yeah, you
Yeah,
don't have to kill the nice person within you.
I have fear of
Mm-hmm.
women. When I go to the
Mm-hmm.
supermarket and I see the cashier is a girl, my heart starts beating so fast. My hands are shaking, I'm
Even
sweating,
if you're not planning on
and
approaching her.
yes. So then my mind starts thinking, oh shit, she knows you are so nervous, you are so scared. She knows you
Mm-hmm.
are not confident. So it makes me feel like shit. So when it
Mm-hmm.
happens, all my energy just goes away. Then I overthink it like for hours and hours. Shit, why am I like this? Like in the beginning when I had no experience, they used to call me like, ah, you're nice. Then I learned about this nice guy and stuff. And basically, I met some pickup artists in Brussels. So we used to pick up
Mm-hmm.
girls a lot. So I was like thinking, if I meet a lot of women, maybe I'll be able to move on from this fear, right? Maybe I'll be comfortable around
Mm-hmm.
women. But nothing
Mm-hmm.
happened. I'm still the same guy. Since last year, I took this bad boy thing to like different level. Like too much. Girls
Mm-hmm.
told me that you are too bad. Like you're an asshole. Most of them told me that thing. The game is running even in my sleep. So
Mm.
I think this is also could be the reason that when I go to supermarkets and I see girls, I'm scared, and like in normal situation. So in my mind somewhere, I'm kind of still doing the game.
Do you, at some level, feel that the way you went through the girls, do you feel it was right or do you feel it was wrong?
I think if I tell you honestly, I become more insecure now.
Most guys are nice guys, and there is nothing wrong with that. Most guys are nice guys. A few people, a few guys are inherently, the bad boy asshole types, where I don't know if you know about the dark triad, where you have a lot of narcissism, you have a lot of Machiavellianism, and you have a lot of
Yes.
psychopathy. So those kind of traits are there in some people. But what happens is, I personally feel that when pickup is applied by people and the way pickup is taught, because the way pickup is taught is more for profit, they don't care about what they turn into the other person. What they turn the other person into, they do not care. What pickup does is that it sells you the dream of more pussy. And because sex relates a lot to instant gratification, that attracts us more and kind of misguides us, because it's not really necessary that the sex is what most guys are looking for when they are getting into pickup. Applying game, applying PUA, and getting into that entire mentality starts changing you as a person because of the way it starts conditioning your thinking and your behavior. So
Yes.
your thinking and your behavior starts becoming more of the bad boy kind of person. Whereas it's not necessary that a nice guy has to be an asshole in order to attract women. Yes, women get attracted by assholes. That's an unfortunate truth of nature, and there are a lot of evolutionary reasons behind that. But we are not really living in the jungle, and hopefully we all should be trying to bridge the gap which is taking place between masculinity and femininity. Both men and women need to be slightly kinder to each other and authentic in the way that they are approaching each other. Every girl wants attention, and for the sake of that attention, some girls, like a lot of girls, will make guys dance around like anything. They will have sexual strategies which are not honest in nature, and you will never know whether a girl is playing a game with you or you are her priority. We also start doing the same things when we get into pickup, when we get into game, when we get into applying all of this. You are also treating the members of the opposite gender not as human beings, but as things to conquer, things to play around with, things to manipulate, all right, things to extract only personal gain from. Do you think over time this will sit right with you within yourself? Do you think that will happen? On the other hand, nice guys, in order to be more attractive, need to learn pickup, because it is not a bad skill. The fundamentals are not bad. The application is where I think there is just complete lack of humanity in a lot of ways. And there are many other men, majority of them, who want that. They want to be able to love somebody and they want somebody to love them. All right, that is incredibly important. And what we need to realize is if we never care, nobody will care for us. And that is just the balance of how life is going to be, whether you call it karma or whatever you want to call it. I'm not saying that we should be a saint, because I'm not even an ounce of a saint. But what I'm saying is that we need to be true to our nature. And what I mean when I say that we need to be true to our nature is that most of us, when I spoke about guys, are nice guys, same way many girls are nice girls. Basically, as people, it is hard to come across a motherfucker. It is hard to come across somebody who's just plain evil. Most people are nice people, but the way we end up acting out because of all the influence that we go through and all the experiences that we go through, we kill certain parts of ourselves or we go further away from them in order to navigate and maneuver through the world. And it's a survival strategy. I understand that. But what happens is that when we are young and we are doing all of this, it's okay. But as we grow older, it becomes harder and harder to lie to ourselves. If you are kind and honest and you're aware of that, and then you choose to live through that way, you will not need to apply game when it comes to dealing with women.
Yes.
You can be kind and honest and at the same time be confident, be clear of your intentions, be clear in your expression, simply because you are not so busy trying to hide who you are that you have to apply multiple tactics and methodologies in order to score. If you are going to keep looking at humanity, which includes both men and women, as things to score, you will most probably always be looked at in the same way. And one day, if a woman wants to build a home with you, she will need you to be kind. She will want you to be kind. Otherwise, she will run for that kindness somewhere else. You don't have to be just alpha. You have to be a balance of alpha and beta. They are both qualities which are required by women. And if they can find both in one man at a balanced level, that is a lottery for them. That is a lottery for them. So you don't
Yes,
have to
you're.
kill. Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't have to kill the nice person within you. All right.
Mhm.